Good evening. Back to another Flossmas number 6. You think I'd be getting the hang of this by now? So we may as well start off with the bad joke this time. Who tell the best Christmas jokes? Reindeer, because they slay every time. Yep, I can hear the groans from here, Joe. Yep. Okay, that's got that dreadful piece of whatever out the way. Right, on to some comments from yesterday and the day before. Although technically, although the video was the day before, it only went up yesterday evening, so they're both kind of from yesterday, but they're both from Cat Griffin. So the first one was, yes, you did see a stand called the Mighty Wiener in Bournemouth Christmas Market. And needless to say, they were selling things like bratwurst. And your second question was, you didn't see any work on the Stitchdoodles Advent embroidery because I hadn't done any. I was just showing off the new hoop. However, we have done some tonight, but I haven't done any on the calories. And you'll see why in a moment. So let's have a look. Which shall I show you first? So first of all, let's deal with Stitchdoodles Advent. I have got 2 of the days done. Yay! So you'd seen the bell first. Let's put it this side, shall we? You'd seen the bell first, and then there was this kind of folk design thing. And then this is supposed to be mistletoe. I have a slight problem with it because mistletoe to me is green and white and has leaves and berries. And if you look at that, it's red and yellow. But I have noticed that all the designs so far have been red and yellow. So far be it from me to go off-piste and change what the designer did. As much as it makes my skin itch and my teeth crawl, I'm sticking with the red and yellow. I happen to know that the from the photographs, I haven't got one to hand, but from the photographs, the circles and then all the stuff in between, I think it's filled in with like a seed stitch, is all in green. So these are meant to be baubles, I think. So yeah, my OCD is struggling slightly. Not that I have much in the way of major OCD, but that should be green and white. What you can also see on there, it's more obvious up here, is, if I can say it right, Sulky Sticky Fabrisolvi, SFS. It is a sort of fabric paper with an adhesive back onto which you can print or trace embroidery designs. Then you stick it to your fabric and it kind of acts a bit like a stabilizer, but the stabilizer's already on the back. But it dissolves when you're done. So when I am finished and have done everything, this is going to stay in this hoop the whole time. When I'm done, it gets washed. And it will dissolve and I will just be left with the embroidery. I was a nutter with this first one and I did it all freehand. I traced the design freehand. I mean, not that I just completely stitched it freehand. Although by the time I got to this side of the bell, the reason why it's wonky is because I couldn't see the colour anymore of the pen because it was air fade. And I'm rambling, trying to fill the silence. Right. So the other thing that I have been working on is something that you haven't seen for a while. And if you are seeing a photograph right now about how it looked last time, you'll know A, what I'm talking about, and B, that I was able to find a photograph. If you're not seeing a photograph, it's because I couldn't find a photograph. But it is my Mill Hill Arctic Circle Santa Lapland. I have put in 100 and this is good, isn't it? You'd think by now, after 2 years, I'd actually have my head around doing this, but it's because it's not a proper floss tube, but it's a Flossmas Number 6. I've put in 127 stitches tonight. I only added it up a few minutes ago as well. Useless, absolutely useless. There you go, let's put that back in the packet. So excusing the shine because I can't get it out of the packet, but that's, there we go, see I do that, that's what he's going to look like when he's finished. And since the last time you possibly saw it, I have put in the bit of white for the hair. I've actually done the whole face. I've put the blue in here as well, a bit of red over here and a bit of grey here. It's a very light grey. I figured I should get on with that so it can actually get on our Christmas tree. Not this one. This one is slowly having baubles added. A couple a night. I don't normally do that. I really don't. Normally it's just like and it's all done. No, not this year. This year we are playing the I'm going to add a bauble a day game. So I'll just put the last one on every time to take them all off. Because I'm silly. No, they'll be done by the end of the weekend. And that, oh, I have to say, David is currently in the Netherlands, I think. He said he was going to stop off in Belgium on the way back. He's been in Boulogne. He's picked up something for me that I've asked him to pick up. A traditional French food for Epiphany, which is, as you know, is the 6th of January. But they're not going to make it to Epiphany because they'll be stale by then. So we will probably have them before Christmas. And we'll talk about that then. You're all going to want to know what it is now. But, you know, this house, food. Christmas is food and presents and bright lights. So that just leaves Advent bag number 6. He did confirm for me yesterday that the 4-inch hoop and the sloth are due to go together. So, yay for everyone who suggested that in the comments. If you have any questions to put them in the comments. So bag number 6, I'm just opening the top here. Oh, hiccups. I haven't been drinking, honest. But there you go. There's one little bit of washi tape. Oh. Well, that's interesting. I'm having deja vu. There's a glitch in the matrix, David. So now I have 2. And I think I know what he wants me to have them for. And I don't think we've talked about this yet on this channel. That's going to be all very cryptic now if you haven't heard it. But I'll let him tell you himself at the weekend if he didn't mention it. I got a feeling he did, but I can't remember. I don't want to drop myself in it. I'm just... I feel like I've overdosed on Steph at Total Stitch Show because it's just like... crazy ramble. Weird. Yeah. On that note, I think I better go. Maybe I should think about getting an early night tonight instead of uploading videos at 1 o'clock in the morning. Yes, so stay tuned for tomorrow's and we'll see where we get. I'm sure I'll be working on Christmas calories again. I hope to have... I'm just eyeing up the next pattern on the Advent, thinking it's quite a lot of split stitch to be done and it doesn't cover well if you're doing it with 2 strands. So I hope to have another circle done. I am 3 days behind at the moment, but considering I caught 2 days up today, I could be caught up within 2 days' time. So we'll just have to see how things go tomorrow evening. And with that note, bye-bye.